Hi guys, welcome to Stitch Mania Day 22. It is Wednesday, May 22nd, obviously. And I'm here to show you some progress on my stitching that I did yesterday. I'll give you an update about my my washing machine, because many of you have left well wishes toward me fixing it. So I'll give a little update of that at the end in case you could care less about that, which I don't blame you. It's boring stuff. So we'll get to the stitching because I'm getting a late start today. What time is it? I think it's like 2:30 or something like that. I was out chasing some elusive birds in my backyard this morning, which I don't have any time to be doing that today. But I was doing some dishes this morning. I look out my window and guess what? I see the western tanager. He's still in the neighborhood. I'm so excited. He was at my bird bath taking a drink. So I knew I didn't have any of my good cameras. They're still all packed up, so I don't really have that. I grabbed my phone, but I was doing dishes and my hands were wet. I'm drying off because we all know, even if your finger has the slightest bit of water on it, it's like your phone does not detect the fingerprint, you know. So I just completely lost, I completely lost all memory on how to turn on my phone without using my fingerprint. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? So here I am, you know, messing with my phone, trying to dry off my finger. And so, because I was going to take just a little video shot of it. And of course, while I'm doing that, the bird is long gone at this point, right? No idea which direction he went in. So I was out there kind of stalking him for a while, thinking maybe he's still around, maybe he's up in a tree. I'll catch some video. And then all of a sudden I hear this little, like this tiniest little chirping. And I'm like, if I didn't know better, I think that sounds like a hummingbird. But it couldn't be, because our area, we really just get them in the fall. Okay, I shouldn't say that. They say that in the spring you can catch, because the hummingbirds like to go up to the mountains, which aren't very far away from me, but the males, I guess, come first, and they kind of go up to the mountains, and then the females come later. But they said, I guess, sometimes in early spring, if you have your feeder set out, you can catch some of the male hummingbirds as they're passing through, heading up to the mountains. I have never seen one in the spring. I have used to set out my feeders, and of course none of my flowers are really up at this time. So anyway, I never really see any spring hummingbirds. I only see them in the fall when the moms and the babies come back for about 2 weeks. And I'm listening, I'm like, I could swear that's a hummingbird. And so it sounded like it was coming from my neighbor's yard over there, so he has like these little holes in the fence. So yeah, I'm literally like holding my camera up, looking through, peeking through, and I see a hummingbird on the lilac bushes back there. So I'm going to insert right here a really horrible video from my phone of that hummingbird. And then as I back up, you can kind of see like the hole in the fence that I'm filming through. Oh my gosh, I had so many other more important things I needed to be doing this morning, but I just had to catch that. So, you know, I went and got my hummingbird feeder and filled it with some sugar water and put it out on my back deck. So we'll see. Maybe he'll come and visit my feeder. Okay, on that note, you know, you got to get a bird story when you come here, guys. That's just who I am. Okay, I worked on as a reminder, I should say, as a memory, Santa's Secret. And I said I was going to work on, I had his face done. I said I was going to work on that little ornament right there. And this is where I ended up. Let me put something behind there. I did get that ornament done. And it looks beautiful. So this is going to just be a bunch of greenery up there. So yeah, that was fun to work on, a little bit of Christmas, and that's pretty much all there is to say about that. I don't really have a lot to say, and I don't really have a lot of time. So let's just get to picking today's whip and seeing what I'm going to be working on. Put this back in its bag real quick. Okay. Let's pick this one right here and see what it is. Okay, so we got a flour bag, and the zipper's at the bottom. So let's see. Okay, here it is, guys. What am I going to be working on? Oh, I was hoping it was going to be this one. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, that's right. Oh, geez. Everything's backwards what I'm looking at in there. That's why I couldn't tell. Okay, I love, love, love this one. Why have I not finished it? It's called Blue Jays, and I can't remember who this is by. It's from a magazine, Just Cross Stitch, I believe. And I feel like it's from a designer that has since passed away. Donna, how do you say that? Donna Giampa, or Giampa. I'm sure I probably said that wrong. And this looks like this was from 2015, and it was a series of birdhouse designs. And this one, and I only started one of them. Just this is the only one that I started, and I think it was just my favorite one. So let's see where we're at with this one. Oh geez. Okay. So I got one of the 3 Blue Jays done. So it looks like I've got quite a bit more to do on this one. And it looks like I've done his back stitching, so that's always a plus. As a refresher, let's look at this again. So, yep, that's it. Not much to say about that. I know that I'm stitching it on the fabric that my go-to is just an 18 count Fiddler's Aida, I believe Charles Craft, and there were some fractional stitches along here and kind of along the edges that were a little tedious to do on 18 count Aida. But I think in general there's not a whole lot of quarter stitches or fractional stitches, so that's good. And so I'll probably work on, let's see, so I got the bird. Yeah, maybe I'll try to work on a little bit of this door right here, because that's kind of a nice color that I haven't seen yet. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Okay, guys, that is it. If you don't want to hear about my washing machine, I'm going to make it very, very brief. But if you're curious, I did find the problem, and so basically, I told my husband about it, and he said, well, if I can try to at least kind of assess when it's going wrong, then he'll jump in there and kind of fix it. So he's like, try to figure out what's going on. So I watched the whole cycle. I thought that it wasn't spinning and washing at the end. It was stopping after the wash cycle. Basically what it was doing, I was noticing, is it was stopping because there was too much suds. Now, my old washing machine, because it's one of those high efficiency, they don't like suds. And I used to have my old washing machine used to ask me to flash suds, too much, and I'm going to shut you down. And this one wasn't doing that. So that's why I thought, well, that's odd. I use a high efficiency detergent, and basically it was shutting down because there was too many suds. So I had mentioned to my husband that I said, well, I'm going to try and just run a load of towels without any detergent at all. And I did. And guess what? My camera keeps shutting off. I think I'm running out of space. Long story short, my washing machine has a basket cleaning cycle on it that you're supposed to run periodically because it kind of helps to build up they get rid of the residual soap. Apparently that builds up. So I ran the basket clean cycle until I didn't see any suds. And apparently that did the trick, because now all my loads have successfully started and finished, and there's not an overabundance of suds when I look in there. So it was an easy fix, and luckily didn't cost me anything but time and a little extra hot water usage, but all is good. So back to laundry. So, okay, guys, that's it. I will see you tomorrow and for Stitch Mania Day 23, and I don't think I have too many whips left, so our days together are coming to an end. So, all right, guys, talk to you later. Stay warm out there, or stay cool, depending on where you are. Okay, bye, guys.